because I couldn't get everything on the table. Ooh. Okay, I might have a little problem. Just a little. Hello, everybody. I thought I would come on and do a quick haul video, although looking around, I don't think it's gonna be quick because I've been putting it off. So I thought I would show you the goodies that I have gotten through thrift stores or auctions in the last few weeks. So I'm probably gonna section this out a little bit because I couldn't get everything on the table. Ooh. Okay, I might have a little problem. Just a little problem. Anyway, without further ado, I will start off with a Goodwill haul that I picked up probably at least 3 weeks ago now. And you're probably gonna hear my dogs barking because my husband is out planting the flowers and they're barking at everything. So anyway, I found a vintage Vera shower curtain. It's very mod 70s, you know, but it's brand new, new old stock, never been used. And any of this that you're seeing, unless I tell you otherwise, it is for sale. You can, whoop, there goes my husband. You can reach out to me at bayoubellevintiques@gmail.com to discuss it. Otherwise, it will probably show up on my Etsy store and possibly soon to come Poshmark store. Just depends on how fast I figure all that out. So we have that. And I also found new in package, new old stock, vintage sheets. Those were really sweet. It's a flat sheet. 81 by 108. So what is that, a queen? I don't know what the measurements are. So we had that. We also had a made in Japan. It's a damask, white damask. I think you can kind of see the pattern on it. Tablecloth, made in Japan, the old stock. I don't ever find the old stock like this when I go to Goodwill. I was really surprised to have found it. So, and that is a size 60 by 84 inch. And it's permanent press. So that was pretty. Then also found these pillowcases, and what they have is the pattern on them. So you embroider cross stitch on the pattern, and it should come out looking like that. But again, new old stock. I thought those would be pretty. They're called Perfect Pansies. Let's see. And then got these really cool pot holders. Thought those were really cute. And I need a different word, not cute. I'm going to quit saying cute all the time. So then I ventured over to an area that I don't ever mess with, but these look pretty interesting. This is a Fossil purse, and it's like in excellent condition. It is so soft and just, oh, it just feels really yummy. It's a crossbody bag, so I thought that was pretty. So I picked that up. That'll probably be something that goes on like my Posh store. But if you're interested, reach out and let me know. Then I also found this little evening clutch. It was super pretty for prom, but it's in immaculate condition. This one was by The Limited. I honestly don't even think it was used. I mean, the beading on it is fantastic. So, you know, like I said, it's a great prom, you know, cute little wedding season even, you know, and the chain on it is really pretty. So pick that up. And then I found, this is so, I don't know what to make out of this. This is it's made in Italy, Sachetto Medieval. I don't know. See that? So still has the tags, and it's just a little clutch. So, and this, it's all leather. It's never been used. You know, so great little purse for 4th of July, hang off your wrist, you know, go see the fireworks, whatever. So I thought that was uber cute. And there I go. Cute. Need a better word. Anyway, there was that. Then I also, when I used to live in Texas, I always would go to the rodeos and stuff. And then there's a place called the Stockyards in Fort Worth. And I've always gotten my wallets when I go there. So I found this hand-tooled leather wallet. I just, look at that with the rose. It is just simply gorgeous. And again, it's something else that I don't even think was even used, because I don't see any wear marks whatsoever on this wallet. And there's no cracking on the leather. It's just in fantastic condition. So again, something that will probably head to my Posh. I don't know when I'm going to get the Posh store up and running. I will put something in my Instagram when I do. So if there, you know, one of these purses strikes your fancy, certainly reach out to me through my Gmail and let me know, because I'm hoping I'll get that up this week, but honestly, I don't know. I got a few things that are happening this next week, so I don't really have a lot of time to deal with that at the moment. Still at Goodwill. I also found this beautiful made in the USA slip. And if you don't know, they don't make this stuff in the USA anymore. So these can go for quite a pretty penny if you've ever tried to buy any. My Mima used to work at Vanity Fair, And we would always get slips, nightgowns, little robes, underwear, you know, even some clothing, not a whole lot of clothing, but some clothing. And I wish to this day I had really held on to some of that stuff, because the quality is just not there in the new stuff anymore. Not to mention, I could have made a fortune off of that stuff. But anyway, then I also picked up this really, really cute little piece of pottery. I thought the glaze on it was just fabulous. And, you know, you always have all these like big pieces, but you need to put some little pieces around it. So it's got some turquoise and brown. I just thought that was a really pretty piece to mix in. Next I found was a Viking frosted owl bookend, and I was really surprised that he wasn't banged up. So it's super cute. It's a chunky piece of glass. So if you like owls, this will be up for sale. There's just a tiniest little rub there, but other than that, he's in amazing condition. If I don't break him. Okay, then we have this kitty. And if you don't know, these are the Anico Creations out of California. These whimsy cats, and you can always tell right away what they are by these little whiskers. So I just thought he was just fabulous. He was not broken, but you know, he was hidden, so I suspect somebody was trying to hide him until a sale went on, but I found him. So I have that. And I also have this beautiful, just made in England. It's not a dare, but isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. It looks like a mosaic pattern around it. And it was super clean on the inside. So I have that. And sorry, you can see that. I should have paused it. Then I also found a set of Dorothy Thorpe tumblers for 99 cents. They are in amazing condition. There's I don't even think there was any damage to the silver band at all. So I got a set of 4 of these, like I said, Dorothy Thorpe tumblers, which I was really surprised that they were still there, because I mean, you know, resellers are going to these places all the time. So I don't know. I must have just hit it at the right time. I don't know. Then I also found something for Baby Faye. And it's kind of funny because I think I got one of these from Miss Pam literally like the night before I went. So it was kind of funny. But so this little puppy, this little Fisher-Price Snoopy. So with this little deal, I probably will replace, it looks like a shoelace, so it's not the original string, so I'll probably replace that string. But if it is the same one that I got, which I think it is, I'm not sure. Look at that, it still makes all this noise. I will probably put that one up for sale and keep the one I got from Miss Pam because I don't need 2 of them. So, okay. So that was everything from Goodwill. So, next, there was an auction haul pickup that I got, and I found one of these at the auction. So, not sure if y'all know what this is, but it is a Danish candle holder that comes out. You know, and then you can put your candles on the top and spread it out however you want. And then it folds up for storage. But I think it's a, I don't know, it looks like walnut to me. But it's in great condition. There's no, I really don't see any damage to this piece. So, anyway, that'll be heading to the store as well. Okay, so, also, while I was picking up my auction haul, I went over to a little thrift store that I don't get to go to very often, and their pricing is a little weird. And I say it's weird is because it's not marked. You know, you find everything that you want. You have to dig because it's kind of like a state clearouts end up there. So you have to dig through the boxes, find what you want, and then you take it up to the counter and they'll tell you what they want for it. And the first time I went there, it was so crazy cheap. I was just like, ooh, I need to go back and dig through more boxes. And unfortunately, before I could do that, a guy literally just took several of these ephemera boxes, just stacked full, before I could get through them. But I don't know. What are you gonna do? So anyway, I found this. It's got some schmutz on it. It's a paperweight. So it's a little bit of a cloudy bottom. So, but I think I paid $1 for that. So it was that. Then there was this entire bag of sewing notions. So what I'll do is I'll lot these up into some other sewing notions that I have, some buttons and things like that, and just, you know, do some lots like that. But most of them are still, like, look at this one. They're still new in their package. So those, I got that, and I think that was $1 for that whole bag. Then I found this little vintage staple box, and he didn't charge me anything for it. He was just like, oh, whatever, that's not worth bothering with. So that was free. So I thought that was kind of cool. I really liked those colors. So got that. Then I got this little book, and it's German. It's FDGB, but what was in it was stamps. All these different stamps. So really don't know anything about that. It's from '79, because somebody did sign it. So, I don't know. If you know anything about that, let me know. Some of the stamps are kind of cool in here, so I don't know. You know, there's some Vietnam stamps. So I really don't know what the purpose was, if this was a stamp collecting book or something. I mean, look at this one with the lady. I don't know. So if you know anything about it, let me know. But I thought it was neat. I like neat ephemera. Then I found this Cutco cookbook. I mean, Cutco has great knives, but I just thought the graphics on this book were really fantastic. You know, I mean, I expect everybody's holiday dinner to look like this. So, but there's all kinds of stuff in here. All kind of cool recipes that are in here. Sausage upside down pie. Okay, we'll see about that. But it's like recipes from all over the world. There's just several countries in here. So there was that. Then I picked up this old Lincoln phone directory from 1915. And it is full of ads and people's phone numbers in there. I don't know. I think stuff like this is just really, really neat. You know, look at this. Subscribers will be held responsible for all toll calls originating from their telephones. Okay. You know, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So, some advertising on the back. So, we had that. We had the Lioness cookbook. This one was from Silver Springs, Maryland, from 1968. I just love these old cookbooks. Some of the best recipes that you'll ever find are in here. So if vintage cookbooks is your thing, let me know. Doesn't that look yummy? We had that. Oh, and this, I thought this was kind of neat. Everything's neat or cool or cute. Okay, so I have a limited vocabulary. College grad with a limited vocabulary. All right. It is a book for clippings. But what I thought was neat about it is it's empty. So if you're like one of those crafty journaling people, and I know you're out there, and it's not me, this would be a great little book. I don't think it's even ever, it's never been used. It's in really great condition. So, and it was in the box with all this old antique ephemera. And there was the Brownie handbook. I used to be a Girl Scout, and I really love these old books. Like that. Oh, okay. Pauses. Okay, the dogs were going nuts because I think my husband opened the garage. I also found this little book. I just thought that was adorable. It's called I Decided by Miss Frances, a Ding Dong school book. And on the inside it says, who is Miss Frances? What is Ding Dong School? I just kept laughing. in the store over it because it was just so funny. So look at the graphics in this book. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. So, and on the back it says, build a ding dong school library for your child. Does your child need a ding dong school book? Ding dong. Oh, I don't think you'd get away with that today. Then I also found this Riley Love Lyrics. Look at the cover of this. I don't ever find, unless I'm in an antique store, I don't ever find books like this. But it is signed, and it's signed December 26, 1903. So it must have been a gift for someone. But it is a book of poetry, and it's just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous book. Look at the plate on there. Let's see. Okay, well, I had to put a little pause there because my husband came in here and dogs went wild, of course. And then he's like, oh, are you filming? No. We weren't doing that. So anyway, this book, inscription is really beautiful. It's like, to the electric of love, or side by side, in rapturous ecstasy, or surrendered wide, by seas that bear no message to or fro, between the loved and lost of long ago. And it is just filled with poems and imagery. This will give you an idea of some of the imagery that is in there. And it's a beautiful, beautiful book. So I don't know, I may have to hold on to this one for a little while because the book goes really well with some stuff that I have in one of my bedrooms. So I think I may keep that one for a bit. Next, we have Elvis, Life and Pictures. Yeah, I went to Graceland and all that stuff, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then I picked up this, oh shoot, that's the back. Grammar School Geography. Look at this. Isn't that yummy? This is from 1880. So, this is just a really, really cool book, whether someone keeps it together or, you know, ends up using it for junk journaling. The imagery in this book was phenomenal. So I had to pick it up. Even it's, you know, the book itself is in rough condition, but it was the content of what I picked it up for that I thought was really neat. So all of those books, that paperweight, and the vintage sewing, that was $10 for all of it. So less than $1 a piece for everything. So all right, so give me a second. Let me move some things around because like I said, my table is full. and then we will get on to some things I found at one of the antique stores. Hold on. Alrighty. Now, next up is stuff that I found at an antique mall. I found these, I think they're donkeys. I don't know. They could be deer. You can be whatever you want them to be. But they were cute. Look at them. Giving you that little side eye. I mean, I don't know. Are they deer or are they donkey? You tell me. Those will be for sale. I really like those. Then I found this little lady, and she's on like some marble, and she is a bronze. I don't know anything about her. But she was in a booth for 50 cents. And I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff because it reminds me of when I lived in Europe. But I really liked that. Now, question is, can I let that one go? We'll see. Maybe. Then I also found these they're miniature photos of Marines. So I picked those up. So those will be for sale. Then look at these. Aren't those cute? I just love those. I love them because they have the little hands on them. So I did pick those up. Then I got this little guy. Oh my goodness. It's a bunny with his ski poles, and he's just all happy. So got him. And he is a Japan piece. So since he's winter, he may be showing up in a sale that's coming up. We shall see. We shall see. So then I also, and this is kind of funny because Alex had, I think, the same box in her sale. And I always think it's funny that I can go out thrifting, antiquing, and 9 out of 10 times there will be something I find that person had in their sale without even trying. It is just so bizarre to me to find things that I don't normally see up here that showed up in someone's sale across country. Isn't that funny? So, but it's this box. Not sure what it's made out of, but it's made in Japan. But it opens, it's really clean on the inside. But, I mean, isn't that beautiful? It's in really good condition. It's like, I don't know, it's not paper, it's kind of a, I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I really liked it, so I picked it up. Then, before I show you the jewelry, I am going to show you the smallest set of Kewpies I have ever seen in my life. Look at that. Look how cute he is. And he has another little friend. Laying down with their little wings. They're not labeled. They're really, I mean, their paint job is really good. So I don't think they were hobbyist piece, but there was nothing on the vendor tag about them. And then there was this little guy laying down. So they look like some very mischievous little pixies sitting there. But I thought they were absolutely, absolutely adorable. So I picked those up. Now, next I picked up jewelry. And just trying to figure out the best way to do this. So I picked up quite a bit of silver. This is all messed up. So this is sterling. Look at this. And it's not a marijuana leaf. So, Angela, Carrie, it's not pot. Not pot. Even though the leaves look a little sus. Anyway, then I picked up these little earrings. These again, they're $95 with some kind of amethyst stone in them. Got those. Then I got get it all out. So I also found this little bracelet again. This is also sterling with a little toggle clasp on it. Like that. Another little sterling piece is this little puppy on a chain. So we got that. Next we have these are still sterling. These might be turquoise in here, but these are little clip-on earrings. I thought that was pretty. May have to have just a sterling sale. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Then I also got these, and don't really, these are older, but they're, I guess they're scatter pens. Those two. So, and then you can see the back, the riveted back on them. So I thought those were really, really pretty. And then I also found these, they're not marked that I can see on here, but these are some clip-ons. But look at the Aurora Borealis in them. Isn't that pretty? It's so, so pretty. So we have those. And it had a matching brooch. That's right. I was like trying to remember. And the brooch isn't marked either, which is a little interesting. But here's the brooch. But look at how that sparkles. And then you got the pulled back. those are really nice. Then I got this, again, another unmarked piece, but I thought he was adorable. He's a turtle. He's a turtle brooch. So you got the riveted back on him. Select him. And then I think this piece, this is an antique piece. Look at this little horseshoe. I want to say it's brass, more than likely, but you can look at the clasp and you can tell that's an older piece. So I do collect that kind of thing. And then also got this set, and here's the necklace, and I think these are the Austrian crystals. There is quite a bit of Aurora Borealis with them, but these are a clip-on earring, and I don't see a maker's mark, but you can tell they are an older set by the way they are constructed. So I would expect, like, it has a box clasp for the necklace, and it's not a string running through them. It's kind of like a chain of some sort, which is what I thought was interesting on these. I got that set. So that was the jewelry. All right. Put all this back. Okay. Now, now I will show you what I got. You know what? I think I'm going to break this up into 2 parts because I have almost as much stuff still to show. So I'm going to do a part 2. So stay tuned for the next part of the haul. Bye, y'all.